Well, the Chiefs just made a move signing linebacker Drew Tranquill to a 3-year deal. This is fantastic news. Somebody I really was hopeful would be able to return this offseason. So we got to talk about it and kind of just share some instant hitter thoughts on this live stream. But first, first and foremost, Drew Tranquill 7 minutes ago confirmed it, even though Ian Rappaport and everybody else already did, saying unfinished business. Hashtag Chiefs Kingdom, let's go. The deal was a 3-year deal, $19 million, $13 million fully guaranteed per Adam Schefter. That is fantastic news. This is a guy who, former Charger, signed a 1-year deal kind of on a cheap flyer last year for the Kansas City Chiefs. And this man was so clutch last year. Nick Bolton was injured half of the season. At the beginning of the season with an high ankle sprain, I think. Drew Tranquill filled in for him without skipping a beat. Then Nick Bolton was out on IR, dislocated his thumb, needed surgery. Drew Tranquill filled in for half the season for Nick Bolton. First year in the system, never even missed a beat. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo said, with Drew out there, we never had to dial it back. We never had to simplify the defense, and the defense never skipped a beat. You had Nick Bolton out for half the season, and they were still a top 3 defense in every aspect of the game. You could, argue the minute details of, well, they weren't top 3 in here, but overall, top 3 scoring defense, back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and for Super Bowl number 2 in a row, Drew Tranquill was pivotal. The former safety converted linebacker inks a deal with the Kansas City Chiefs. 3-year, $19 million, $13 guaranteed. And I just want to say, I had been hoping that this would come quickly. I actually DM'd Drew Tranquill 2 nights ago. I said, Chiefs legend, more years with KC incoming as well. I just had this feeling. I was like, Drew Tranquill is getting a deal done with the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's going to happen soon. So this was a must-make move, in my opinion. It does mean Willie Gay Jr. is probably gone. He kind of knew that it was trending that way anyway. It's unfortunate talking about Willie Gay moving on, but it is the cost of doing business. Sadly, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, Drew Tranquill is here on a 3-year deal. They've got other moves to make. You've got Chris Jones. You've got L'Jarius Sneed. There's still a lot kind of going on, but this is one of those pieces that, in my opinion, you can't let slip through the cracks. I mean, he was just phenomenal this season. Only his first year in the system. A lot of times when a guy comes to Kansas City, we're like, well, it was his first year in Spags' system. He really needs another year under his belt to kind of get full speed ahead, right? Well, now with Drew Tranquill, he's already here, and this man has been incredible. He can play all 3 linebacker positions. Again, he's a converted safety, so he's a great coverage linebacker. He's quick. He split through the gap, was making plays against the run. Like, this guy was used as you could use him as a spy. You could blitz him sometimes. Like, he could kind of just do it all. A true Swiss Army knife. This is interesting to see him back. Willie Gay is probably moving on. He tweeted weeks ago that he probably played his last game at Arrowhead when they played in the divisional round of the playoffs and beat the Miami Dolphins in that really, really freaking cold game. But Drew Tranquill, man, you love to see it. I just want to check Twitter real quick and make sure. I mean, there's really not a lot of other details to go over because everything's been talked about. Nate Taylor of The Athletic, Chiefs and linebacker Drew Tranquill agreed to a 3-year contract worth $19 million. That includes $13 million guaranteed. Somebody else was saying, Justin Reed responded to it. So, he's happy. The vibes are immaculate right now. KCSN shared that with Drew Tranquill smoking a cigar. All signs pointed to Drew Tranquill wanting to return. Remember, when he was at the Super Bowl parade, he said, this is way better than LA. It's not even close to the same. I love KC. It was clear he wanted to be back. The Chiefs wanted him back. That's officially from the NFL 9 minutes ago. 3-year deal. I'd have to see the exact details, but with $13 million guaranteed, I would assume it's like a 2-year deal out after that. Yeah, there's probably an out after 2 years with a bit of a dead cap, but still, you're going to have him around for another couple of years. He's in his 20s. I think is he, 27? Drue Tranquill age. He's 28, and he'll turn 29 in August. But again, it's probably a 2-year deal with an out after that. But I'm freaking stoked, dude. What do you guys think in chat? Anybody got thoughts? Anonymous Mango with the 2 said Drew train, Chris Jones 95 next, dude. That's what we need. That's what we need. Chris Jones probably on the way. But man, this is huge news. Big update here for Drew Tranquill and the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember, I've already talked about Willie gone, but like he was entering free agency. Drew was as well. And then outside of those two, you do have Leo Chanel, who's stepping up. You have Cam Jones. There's a couple other guys in the linebacker room that like could maybe fill a role, but Drew Tranquill was a no-brainer. I mean, I'm surprised he got done, I guess, now, but because I thought kind of Chris Jones would be the guy to go first, out of everybody. But dude, it's still a big deal in my opinion, and much needed. So Matt Derrick actually said this 12 minutes ago. He said $6.33 million per year for Drew Tranquill, depending on if there are any roster bonuses or incentives baked into that. Nice bump from the $2.94 million Drew made last season. That was a 1-year deal of approximately $3 million. And so he's getting a raise. The Chiefs are happy with him. Spags is happy with him. And when you've got, potentially L'Jarius Sneed moving on, big leader in the defense. Chris Jones should get signed, but he's still not a guaranteed lock. Like, you need some of these veteran leaders to come in here and really show up and show out for Spags in this Kansas City defense, man. Aaron B with the 5 in honor of my red beard. Let's freaking go. Man, let's go. Let's go. I'm super stoked. What are you guys thinking? Austin said Bills are better. That makes no sense at all. Heck yeah, dude. We need a Tranquill emoticon. Yeah, I like that. Do you think Snead will be back? I hope so. We will see. Anthony with the 2. Maybe CJ making sure we can reload. Hey, I don't know, but he better get with it quickly. Yeah, I'm super stoked for Drew Tranquill. It was kind of meant to be. The former Chargers fans hated him coming over here. But man, I was just sitting on my couch after dinner and I was like, I got to jump down here and do a live stream real quick just because this news stoked me. Like, I obviously cover the team for a living, and a lot of times will come down here for breaking news no matter what. But when I saw this news on my phone, I jumped up off the couch, came straight down here to go live because this is a big deal, in my opinion, and it is a fantastic addition to keep around. It's not even an addition. It's a fantastic guy that is staying in Kansas City for at least the next 2 years. When we see the contract details, probably tomorrow, I'll put it in my longer form update video. But I'm super stoked. Brenda Pike with the 5 said hype. Heck yeah. Dude, I'm stoked, man. Great signing. You want to bring back as many defensive pieces as you possibly can because they are great. There's still a lot of other areas back there to talk about and try to process through. A lot of the D-line is free agents. Mike Dana, Turk Wharton, Chris Jones, Derek Nottie. Those are 4 big ones. Charles Omenihu is injured, recovering from this ACL repair, and he's going to be not around. He won't be playing for about half the season. And then, yeah, Willie Gay. Snead is tagged, probably traded. Lots going on, but dude, I am so just glad, thankful, and grateful to have Drew Tranquill back, because if Nick Bolton is injured in a pinch, he could step in. Nick Bolton and Drew Tranquill can both be on the field at the same time. Like, there's so much that Drew Tranquill can do, and I'm very happy. Aaron B with the 10. I hope you didn't maul Danny after jumping up off the couch, call safety first. I was like, Danny, no. She was putting Maddie to bed, and I texted her, and I was like, yo, Drew Tranquill's back. I got to jump down here. Freaking boom, said Javier with 8 months. Heck yeah. Super excited, man. This is just a quick hitter video. I'm not going to stay very long, but man, this is great news. You guys got to let me know in the comments down below what you think of this signing, like on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as him coming back. For me, it's a 9.5. Like, this is a guy I really think we needed back. The only defender returning that could probably top that is Chris Jones and maybe L'Jarius Sneed, but I don't think he's returning. So let me know your thoughts on all that in the comments down below. It's just beginning. Over the next week or two, the Chiefs are going to be making moves just like every other team in the NFL. So stay tuned. Keep your eyes glued to the channel, because we're going to have a lot of videos coming out, a lot of coverage next week over the next, I said next week, but over the next week or two. So I'm super stoked about it. Hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday evening. Go Chiefs. And until next time, Oh, Cora said 1 to 10, it's a 12 minimum. I like that. That's how we're going to end it. Until next time, guys. Next signing, most likely. Let's go. Let's freaking go.